YouTube world was good. It's your man K Coos.
His wife, Kristen.
We gonna talk about that 90-day fiance the other way.
Other way.
Let's just get right into it, man. Where you want to start at?
My favorite.
Who's your favorite?
Ji-hoon.
Oh God.
His whole family ain't no clean.
Ji-hoon's cook, man. Ji-hoon's your favorite because he be saying some cooked ass shit.
He's real.
Yeah, I don't know. Ji-hoon's wild, man. But hey, man, we gotta keep it a buck, though. Is that baby his, though? Come on, be honest.
It's questionable.
Bruh, I don't know, Devin. Like, the timing is off. Like, and you know, homie sitting there like he got super sperm.
That's what he said. I have super sperm.
My man said, I must got super sperm. But even he admitted, though, that even his parents was like, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just like, because the internet world was like, yo, like, that ain't your baby, bro. Like, you getting played, yo. Like, she dumping another dude.
I said that in the beginning, too.
You did? Oh, yeah, you was. Yeah, you were the first. Yeah, you were saying that, actually. Before I even, like, noticed it on the internet, you were being like, yo, something ain't right. This timing don't make no sense, but
I like them, so I changed my mind.
we got Ji-hoon here, man. He's 29. I mean, he doesn't really seem like he has his life together, to be honest. Devin went to Korea to go live with him. And she kind of expected Ji-hoon to kind of have, like, a plan. I mean, Ji-hoon didn't have shit, man. They were with their parents. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't had no bread. He basically told her, like, look, like, I don't really have a job. Like, you know, his previous job, he was, like, out here, like, selling stolen phones and shit. Devin, I like Devin. She seemed like she cool. You know, at first, I kind of hated her because I thought she was passing off another dude baby on Ji-hoon.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, hey, man, it seemed like Ji-hoon's like, look, that's mine. So, that's cool.
Yeah.
Who we got next on the docket, man?
My other favorite, Tiffany and Ronald.
Oh, man, hey.
Be nice.
I'm sorry, I don't like Tiffany, yo. I'm just going to put it out there, man. Ronald's case is that, you know, he had like a gambling addiction. You know what I mean? And he like gambled his life away.
No, there's more to Ronald though. He's like sold everything in his mother's house.
No, I'm not. No, Ronald cooked. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, look, this man's trying to do better now, okay? He's not doing that shit no more.
He's in recovery.
He's in recovery. He's not out here like selling shit from his mama's house like a fiend.
No, he seems respectful.
Yeah, he seems like a good dude. And I'm just like, yo, Tiffany, you gotta cut him a little bit of slack. If you're gonna chastise him for every little thing that he does, because of what happened in the past, then why are you with him? That's all I gotta say, man. Now I know she's sitting there, you know, they had a little bachelor party, and she specifically told Ronald, no strippers. But you know how the boys are. Well, I know how the boys are. Like, you can't say no strippers and think the boys are gonna be like, okay, yeah, no strippers, you got it.
You had strippers?
Like, nah, they on it. Like, no, what are you talking about? You know, he could have been like, situation. All these thoughts came through, and I'm just sitting there dodging them like Neo in the Matrix. You know what I mean? You know, I just be playing. I don't really hate Tiffany. I just think that like she give Ronald too much of a hard time. That's it. I don't know. Like, she needs to just back off a little bit, man.
Loosen up a little bit, but not too much.
All right, baby. Who we got next?
Laura and Aladdin. And it's not Aladdin.
All right, so we got Aladdin on
No,
deck.
it's not Aladdin.
It is not. Now, this is one of those couples that's kind of iffy, man, because Laura is like 52 and Aladdin's like not even 30 yet.
So she moved to Qatar. They had their wedding, like their 3-day wedding extravaganza in Tunisia.
Yeah, right. That was actually crazy. Like, damn, like, them motherfuckers getting married for 3 days.
We should have had 3-day weddings.
Shit. Who can afford that? Laura has like a thing for like sex toys, and Aladdin just like, yo, like, this is very disrespectful. I don't like that shit.
She said that he wasn't satisfying her.
I still didn't see the angle for like Aladdin. Like, why is he with this old lady? But at the end of the day, Laura seemed nice. Aladdin, he's a little bit controlling. But what?
Aladdin.
We gotta talk about Laura's son.
Oh yeah, Liam.
He just be like going in on his mom. It's almost like he like relishes and proving his mom wrong or something about the guys that she dates. I don't know. But,
like, I get if you see your mother all the time choosing the wrong guys and it's just a pattern and you're sick of it, but it's still your mom.
Yeah, you gotta have some level of respect, bro.
Corey and Evelyn.
Oh man, Corey, you're a simp, bro.
Yep.
Like, times like 100. You are so lucky that there's someone on the other series that's more of a simp than you, because otherwise I would call you the primo simp. You know who you are, Caesar.
Salad.
Anyway, he's a Mormon, from a Mormon family. He's mad sheltered. He got together with like the hot, spicy Latina girl, and she's just milking him for everything that he got, man.
He said $40,000 to $50,000.
Yeah, like, she's a gold digger, but not in the sense that, but she doesn't give a damn about the green card. She actually prefers to be in Ecuador. She done cheated on him a couple times, like.
And I'm sure he probably said sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry for what I did to make you cheat. Like, he's one of those guys, man. This dude is best friends with someone that wants to crack his girl's cheeks. Like, it's just mind-boggling.
Raul.
Raul. Like, Raul is Corey's best friend from Engabao, and he basically admitted in the tell-all that, look, like, I want your girl, and I'm lurking, and when you fuck up, she gonna be crying on my shoulder.
She doesn't even want to be with him.
It's crazy, yo. Do we have anything redeeming to say about Evelyn? I mean, she's a good actor. Like, she act like she loved that dude from time to time.
Pole and Carini.
I'm tired of them motherfuckers because they've been on the show for like damn near 3 seasons now.
It's like Nicole and Asin.
Yeah,
like, I'm so sick of seeing them.
This better be the last time we see them. Yo. Cole, I mean, we already know what the story is with him. He's crazy, clearly a stalker. You know, I mean, he's mad possessive. He's very jealous. He be going through Karini's phone. Even though this is weird, like why Karini like texting like other English speaking dudes?
She explained it. She said that it was a family that was helping her. There was a mom and a son.
That was a whole dude trying to smash. We know what time it is. Come on, we ain't done.
And she speaks Portuguese, and she was speaking to him in English.
Right. And I just thought it was funny how Paul was just like, hey, like, why are you speaking to this other man in English? Like, he just like...
Not at all, but just in English.
Paul be threatening divorce. Karini be threatening divorce. Like, it's kind of cooked. But they finally had their kid, and, you know, seems like they're kind of settling down.
I'll give it to her. She had that baby natural. In a hospital that doesn't give you any medication.
Right. She had 0 medication, and she just went through that shit like a trooper. But I ain't gonna lie, in that episode, it was...
Touch and go?
It was sounding like she's about to die, yo. I was like, yo.
You sound like she wanted to give up.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, it sounds like she's about to be like, yo, Jesus, just take me. But yeah, she's a trooper, man. She handled that shit like a G. Know what I mean? Paul gonna fuck around, burn another house down to Karini, make him mad. Karini better stop playing, yo. We know how Paul do. If you fuck with Paul, like, you might not have a house to go home to, yo. That shit's gonna be burned to rubble, yo. Yo, I'm sorry. I shouldn't be joking about this, yo.
But it's true.
It's funny. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he legitimately got charges over arson, man. So he's cooked. But no, it is what it is. I have nothing against that couple. I just don't want to see him anymore, bro. Y'all been on like 3 shows. We cool.
So we have Jenny and Sumit.
Jenny is 60 years old. Sumit, who's actually just 30, so literally half her age. Going in, I thought that was cooked. The age difference, I'm just like, this is not going to work. What the hell are they wasting time with? But as, like, you know, their season went on, I was kind of like, oh, okay. Like, they actually seem like they care about each other. Like,
keep in mind, though, they were talking for 7 years, and he catfished her at first. And then she was like, oh, but I love him.
Oh, God.
Which she does. You can tell she does.
Yeah, but, like, that catfish should have been the number one. Like, you know what? We out, man. We out. I mean, did you like them? I mean...
Yeah.
I mean...
I did.
I don't hate Sumit, but the big thing about him is that he ended up basically lying to Jenny and leading her on. Apparently, he's been married, like, for the majority of the time that they've been talking. Oh, just 2 years? Oh, okay, so not the majority, but he's been married for a couple years. Sumit's family found out that he was talking to Jenny, and they ain't like that shit, and they're like, look, you getting married to her.
So Jenny found out that Sumit was married because his father-in-law pulled up to the house one day, and the whole family, I guess, got involved, and they were saying, if you don't come with us now, we're gonna throw you in jail, gonna throw Jenny in jail. And I guess he, like, pushed him up against the wall.
I don't know.
Put hands on him.
Yeah, there must have been some sort of, like, mini scuffle or altercation.
And poor Jenny's just, like, just finding all of this out, and is, like, bombarded in her apartment that she was sharing with Sumit.
Yeah, that was wild. That was a wild situation. And then finally Sumit comes back after, like, however long.
And explains it to her.
Explains the situation, so now Jenny can actually hear it from Sumit, and, you know, they're pretty distraught over it, clearly. But even after all that, like, Jenny's still like, yo, like, I love this man. Yeah, she's like...
But before anyone says, like, oh, why didn't he just get a divorce from his wife that he doesn't like? He wanted to, and he's talked about it, but the family is I guess, threatening him, saying that, you know, they're gonna lie to the police that he's a bad guy, so he'll be thrown in jail. I guess at the tell-all, though, they were in the process of getting a divorce.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so, shit, fuck it. Might as well just go balls to the walls, get right into the tell-all then. I mean, you got the homie Sean Robinson hosting, you know what I mean? Shout out. There's her name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say shit. People online don't be liking her. I'm like, why? Like,
why?
What else do you want her to, like, do? Like, she's just the host. At the end of the day, it's up to, like, everyone else to make the show entertaining, in my opinion. Like,
yeah.
And everyone's chilling, and they kind of start going in on Ronald at first. Because people feel like Ronald's like being disrespectful, and everyone's taking Tiffany's side, and especially that simp ass dude Corey.
Corey needs to just shut his mouth and stay in his seat.
Every time Corey opened his mouth about some situation, I'm looking at him like, bro, Like, you need to be quiet because you need to handle your own situation. Like, you looking like a damn fool right now.
They went in on Aladdin.
Yeah, Alden was getting smoked, but he kind of was saying some cook shit though. So anyway, so we found out during the tell-all that
Aladdin wants to divorce Laura because he left her alone all day, and she was like, "I'm sick of this," and she went out to get coffee, and I think that was just so disrespectful to him.
Yeah, my man Aladdin was like, "Look, my man Alden was like, look, like, you know, you can't just be leaving the house and not telling me where you're at. Like, you know, I was calling you, I was texting you, you weren't responding." He's from a culture where it's like, look, man, like the man dominates all, and obviously, you know, Laura as an American don't adhere to that. So she's like,
yeah,
bitch, if I want to go get a coffee, I'm gonna go get a coffee.
What they all were in agreement was that it seemed like he took the first out, Alden.
What do you mean? Oh, like he wasn't really like trying to keep the relationship together? Yeah, I mean, we gotta be honest, man. Like, she's like 54 or something, and he's like 30. Like, it just don't look. It's just like, come on.
You know, I feel bad. She's crying.
Yeah.
She's upset. They bring her son in, and he's just laughing at her, like pretty much like, "Haha, I told you so."
Yeah, Liam, I don't know where they raised you at, boy. You was right. Don't get me wrong, because he did say that like Alden was gonna hurt her, and he did.
Yeah.
So you were right, but it's like, bro, like, there's a time and place for this shit, bro. Like, you on national television, that's your mom crying on TV. Like, you should hold it down. Like, it's your mom. What else we got, man?
That Ji-hoon's mother didn't want him to marry Devin.
Oh, that was crazy. Apparently, like, Ji-hoon, like, wanted, Ji-hoon's mom, wanted him to marry, like, a South Korean woman, which, I mean, honestly, can we fault her for that? Like, if that's what it was. It didn't sound like it was like bigotry or anything like that. It sounded like just like, look, I just prefer that you would have married a South Korean woman. In that case, I can't fault her for that. But yeah, but Devin was also like, oh, like she probably resent me because, like, you know, I now I have his baby. But she's like, yo, it takes two. Like, you don't the one that nutted in me. Like, no, I don't know why I said that. My bad. Sometimes I'm getting too gully on y'all. My bad. This is YouTube, man. It's supposed to be family friendly.
What if Kelly watches this?
We taking that part out. We gotta talk about Corey and Evelyn.
Corey's only friend in Ingabao had previous history with Evelyn.
They kissed.
He pretty much told Corey, like, the second you mess up, I'm here.
I feel like there's too many relationships that have something like that, man. There's like that dude just waiting in the wings for the guy to fuck up, and as soon as the guy fucked up, like, that guy's gonna be in there like, yo, like, got a shoulder for you to cry on, like.
And she wasn't even wearing her engagement ring.
Yeah, she was wild for that.
She said, "Oh, I forgot it."
Yeah, that about does it, man. It was a pretty tame tell-all, I would say. Nothing super crazy other than maybe Aladdin wanted to divorce Laura. That was probably like the shit. Nothing crazy other than Aladdin. I almost like started saying that shit because I was so close to saying Aladdin again. Nothing crazy other than Aladdin wanting to get divorced. Everything else is just as is. Oh, Jenny's gonna go back to India apparently.
Once the divorce is final.
Oh, right.
And Samit said if it goes peacefully.
Who knows about Evelyn and Corey, yo?
The last I saw on Instagram was Corey was hanging out with Larissa.
What's that about?
I don't know, but Evelyn didn't like it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so Evelyn's still interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Poland, Karini. I mean, is Karini in the States now?
No, he has permanent residency in Brazil.
The question will pose is he gonna find a job? Because I know in the tell-all, his mom was talking about like, yo, like I'm sitting there supporting him and this shit's hard. He's a grown man, and his dad's sitting there talking about, yo, cut him off. I'm like, damn.
You can't come back home.
Yeah.
Find a job.
I'm like, damn, yo. Yeah, that's about it, man. We touched on
I think so.
And I mean, we got yet another 90-day tell-all to talk about.
Yep.
With what is it? Before the 90 days.
Before the 90 days.
So we're gonna see what happens with that. But in the meantime, man, that's about it, man.
Yeah.
Deuces.